All right, so welcome to another episode of On Foodable Weekly. We are here at the National Restaurant Association show on day 3. And this, of course, is really packed today. We're going to see a lot of interesting guests on the set. So I've got Mario Del Perro and Ellen Chen with me from, of course, Mendocino Farms. First, get into how do you guys work together at Mendocino? Who takes what challenge or what problem?
As Ellen always says, I do the fun stuff. And
she
she actually
stuff.
runs the day-to-day business.
Yeah. Let's talk about the kind of this evolution of fast casual. You know, we've seen the movement from the early brands that really kind of introduced the slightly above QSR, whether it was Panera or Chipotle. Then we've seen this movement into upscale fast casual, and now even chef inspired.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's interesting because you're seeing the two categories starting to merge between casual dining and really where fast casual upscale is today. So let's talk about the consumer psyche, the mindset that's allowing that to occur. Why do you guys think you're so successful? Because you have a really premium product.
One of the things that we were really noticing is that fast casual initially was very much a QSR environment,
Right.
Yet just better food,
Right.
But so the dining room was very quick service, the ordering process was very quick service, all those elements, right? So Ellen and I basically said, hey, look, totally get better food, and even can we take it farther and make it even a little bit more chefy, right? But the other aspect was, can we pull more from casual dining?
That was one of the things that we wanted to kind of blur the lines, and this was even 12 years ago. And so even from our ordering process, you know, the different we call it points of contact, is very much mimicking that of casual dining, where if you come into our restaurant, you're not going straight to the counter, you're actually going to what we call a host. They're the order taker, and they're facilitating the process and really guiding you through the menu because it is chef driven, and we want to make sure that they're able to highlight the ingredients, highlight the farmers. And so from there, you're really going through this process where once you pay, it's literally like you're in a casual dining, we're running the food to you, we're bussing the tables for you, we're giving you, so really from a dining perspective, we really wanted to elevate that experience.
So still the idea is the consumer psyche is price point, value proposition, whether I'm willing to jump up another couple or $3 on my check and get that experience versus going over to Chili's, Applebee's, those kind of things. So why do you think they're willing to take that leap up in price point?
$10, which is kind of, where our sandwich is. We're very price sensitive, right? But at that $10 range, if I think I'm getting the same food as the $6 or $8 players, I'm gonna feel like I've been ripped off by $2 or $4. Don't just give me a nice dining room, you know what I mean? But charge me $2 or $4, in trade. If I actually think I'm getting a $16 sandwich, and I actually understand that the quality of the ingredients are of a $16 or a $14 sandwich at $10, and now you're giving me this incredible environment.
Now it's worth it.
Now it's a fantastic value proposition.
Yeah. Do you guys think we're at kind of a tipping point now? Do you think the consumer is there on really understanding the value of what that great food is and why it's so important?
I think we're scratching the surface right now, and the nice part is a lot of these premium fast casual players, we're all trying and we're working for the same thing, so that's elevating, and creating more awareness.
Yeah, it's helping open up the dialogue, but you still, you're confronted with a lot of brands that do some sustainable washing, and they want to make people feel good by just calling out a farm, when in essence the farm's not even close, and we actually know that farm's not producing anything right now. So I don't know why you're sharing that with people, right? It really starts hurting when they have a reduced price point that isn't actually where the market is. It affects all of us in extending that dialogue to our guests of what real true value is.
We're doing a continuing series on fast casual and the idea of these phenomenons that are growing. We just had Mario and Ellen on the show with us from Mendocino Farms, and also now joining me is Mr. Rick Wolf.
Well, thank you.
Craft
Pleasure
Pizza.
to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a phenomenon, I think, that is starting to occur in fast casual around these micro brands that are starting to really make some inroads on consumers. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what you see in terms of where those fast casual trends are going.
Right. I think, overall consumers have very high expectations for brands these days. Not only from the type of quality products you serve, but they're really looking for unique flavor profiles. They want to experiment, try things different. And that was really how Oath came about. Our founder, it was about elevating the whole pizza experience.
Right.
And we did that by inventing a new crust.
Yeah.
A crust that's grilled on one side and seared with 100% olive oil on the other side. So we really gave this great flavor, great crispy crust. And then on top of it, we do more of chef-driven pizzas. One thing we always talk about is create a craveable product. Something that when people eat it, they say, I'm amazed. So we pre-make the crust so they're ready to go. So when you come in and order, this is part of what we did on the technology side, was really leverage the oven. So you come in, you order, it takes 90 seconds for the pizza to cook. So
wow.
you can be in and out in 3 minutes on average.
Could you ever imagine just a few short years ago that we'd be doing pizza for lunch at that speed?
No.
Because that's been...
No. So many people walk in wanting slices of pizza.
Right.
We can do whatever you want. And 75% of what we sell are these chef-driven pizzas. So it tells me that consumers are looking, for unique flavor profiles and give me something different.
Yeah. Let's talk about kind of the Oath craft, but craft food and craft beverage, kind of this craft movement, small farms, all these kind of things that have really introduced into the fast casual space. What do you think the future of that is?
No, I think that will continue to grow. I mean, for us on the beverage side, we said, what's our right beverage partner? And we ended up going with the craft soda, stubborn craft soda. And once again, the flavor profiles, the quality of the ingredients have been a perfect match for us. I'm going to be surprised to see brands develop their own beverages.
Right, okay, all right. Do you feel like that is going to be the future of the emerging chains, or do you feel like this is still going to take some time to kind of make its way through fast casual?
I think it will depend upon the chain. I think there will be some that
really take to it.
That will really take to it. Maybe the products they're serving. So I think you'll continue to see this grow, but I think it'll be more difficult for larger chains versus the more local type chains.
Right. Millennials have moved in. Boomers are still looking for those new things. Gen X is kind of a leading edge. I mean, we seem to have three really great categories.
Exactly.
As consumers, how do you serve all of those different tastes and likes? And
I think the luxury we have with pizza, it's such a wide range. Like I said, 75% of what we sell is that craft. But there's still the person that all they eat is cheese or eat their pepperoni. I think pizza has a universe that covers a wide range.
Yeah, you're right.
People love pizza.
Family affair, yeah. Well, man, thanks for stepping in on the episode today.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks again.
So we're wrapping up here at the National Restaurant Association show here in Chicago. Wrapping up the Fast Casual Phenoms series. Of course, you can watch all of our great episodes on foodabletv.com, and make sure and keep watching right here.